Now, going onto the ramps and tell you what my problems are, I'm going to change this channel to the moaning channel because everything at the minute this month seems to be going wrong. Morning there guys, or should I say afternoon. It's a bit of a late start for me down here today on the pitch, but it's for a reason. So we've had a call from the supplier of the ramps that we've purchased from, and they are being fitted as we speak. So I've been waiting for them up in Bolsover in typical fashion. Supposed to be there at 11 o'clock, didn't turn up till 12:30. And then when they did turn up, they went to my home address and all this sort of stuff. But they're being fit today, so we're absolutely buzzing with that. It's going to be a massive move. We've seen the ramps, they look fantastic, and I'm going to get some clips of it after they've been fit so you can see exactly what we've done and also what we're going to be doing going forward.
No, not really.
And it's just a quick time for me to say thank you to all our customers, all our supporters, subscribers that have been subscribing to us recently, commenting, showing your love to us. And, I really want you guys to be part of the journey and see exactly what we're doing with this business right from the start to, what we can grow it to going forward. So it's really important for me to allow you guys to see that journey and see the honest bits, the raw bits as well, which is why I'm more than happy to tell you horror stories of things I've gone through recently and stuff. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. So's Will. We're both really excited. But I've had to get down here today because we've got a hell of a lot to do. So the Mercedes E-Class estate, which I sold to one of my neighbours, that's going out today. So I'm going to go and drop it off to him later on about 5:30. It went for an MOT yesterday. All was all right other than the rear tyres. I think they were saying that there was slightly balding on the middle tread. So put 2 rear tyres on it for him. And then I noticed that when you was turning the car on, the lights were flickering, like the battery's on its way out. So I've put a brand new battery on him for as well and a fresh service. So I've got to go and take that to valet because our pitch, I think I've explained in other videos, we've got a really dusty pitch. So I'm going to get that freshly cleaned for him, some nice tyre slick and all the rest of it, make it look nice and shiny. And he's got a really nice part exchange that he's given to us, which is a Hyundai Santa Fe, which I think I've mentioned in another video. But excited to get that back and get it advertised, especially in the area that we're in, Clay Cross. So we're linked with places like Matlock, Cryche, all them sort of places, which in the winter, it gets quite snowy, icy, all that sort of stuff. And it's a 4-wheel drive, 7-seater. It's just a great family car. So I'm going to get that up, and it's an automatic. We've had a bit of a field day with automatics, actually. So the E-Class estate, that was an automatic. BMW 1 Series that I've shown you in a previous video, that's an automatic. And then this Hyundai Santa Fe. So maybe our luck is changing with automatics. We seem to do very well with them. Other than the Hyundai 30 that we had, we didn't do very well with that car at all, which I was surprised about. But other things that we're going to do today. So the BMW 1 Series automatic I was just talking about, we took that down to valet yesterday, and it is a really dirty car. It looks like it's had either potentially an animal in it, but it's definitely had kids in it, that's for sure. So we got all the paintwork done first. Took it down to valet last night and said, look, it's going to take a long time to do as valet. So I've left it with them, and yeah, that should be done. So I'm going to swap that with the E-Class later. We've had not really any inquiries today, if I'm honest. It's going a bit quiet again, I'm finding, but we are pushing to the end part of the month. People do run out of money. August is always a funny month anyway. People going on holidays, all that sort of stuff. But we've got a couple of bits bubbling. We've got an inquiry on the Mercedes C-Class, the black one, like I said yesterday. What is really frustrating is I've bought a BMW 3 Series. It's a 318D. It's got gloss black alloys, gloss black kidney grills, all that sort of stuff. But when we went to go and pick it up, I'll try and put a little clip in. The coolant is full of oil, like it just looks terrible. So I don't really want to get involved in it. So we're pushing to try and get that car handed back to Mannheim Auction. Moving on to that, we've been sent a few other companies to start using. So if anyone can give us any feedback, there's companies like Flag Auction, that's one that we've been given to, Dealer Metrics, and there's another one as well, I can't remember the name. But if anyone has an experience with these companies, please let us know, because I'm a bit worried when using new auctions, because you can have some absolute horror stories with them. So just a bit of a pitch walk around. Obviously nothing's moved because nothing's sold. We need to sort this front row out. So I've taken, that was the grey Astra, which is now here. So this is a sold car, guys. It's going out on Bank Holiday Monday. And yeah, we've agreed to put a fresh MOT on it for him. And it's also gone for a proper interior valet because, yeah, the interior wasn't very nice at all. So our MOT tester is going to pick that up, swap it with the E-Class, then I'll go and take that down to valet, and then I'll swap that with the black BMW 1 Series, get that advertising on the web. The black Astra 1.4 turbo, that went for an MOT today and it's passed. There's a couple of advisories. One is a little oil leak, which we'll get Will to have a look at, and then the other one is handbrake only just meets efficiency or whatever it's called. So again, I'll get Will to have a little look at that. But yeah, really chuffed because we did think that we're going to need a bit of work on it, but it's passed, no problems. But I'm really excited to show you guys the ramps later. I'm excited to see Will's reaction as well because he's been like a kid on Christmas. Just so people know what's going to be happening with that, the garage in Bolsover is going to be sort of Will's forte. I'm going to obviously give him a hand every now and again, but my specialty is down here, selling cars, dealing with customers. Will's specialty is fixing vehicles, managing prep and all that sort of stuff. That's what he knows. So he's going to be managing that. He's just in the process of getting all his tools down here because apparently he's got quite a big toolbox and stuff. And obviously we need tools to be able to fix cars. We're still looking for a tyre machine though, which I've looked at a few companies. We don't want to be paying like 1,500 quid. It might not sound a lot of money, but it is when we've spent as much as what we have recently. But I'm really chuffed. We can start managing our prep better and obviously managing customers' expectations. If there are warranty issues going on, we can get them in straight away. So Will comes into the business full time from the 1st September, which is another really good move. We was a bit worried about bringing him in full time because understandably Will needs to take a living out of the business. And because Spire Automotive Group Limited, unlike LAS Autobahn Motors, was a brand new business, it's only been open since April. Obviously, we didn't want to start sucking all the money out of it straight away. But when we broke down the wages that we're paying garages and stuff, sometimes up to 4 to 5 grand a month in labour alone, it makes more than enough sense to get Will over here. And this is Will's baby just as what it is mine. So, you know, he has every right to be down here full time, and I want him down here full time. We get on fantastically, me and Will. We always have a great crack. We don't go to the pub too much. Well, maybe we do, but we get the work done that we need to get done. But that's a quick catch up for where we're at the minute. Next clips will just be the 1 Series. Going to get that photo, like I say, up on the web. Really excited to get that on. So I'll show you what that looks like when it comes back. And then later on, I'll obviously get some videos of the garage that we've took over, because I don't believe I've put any clips in properly of this garage and actually explained to you what we're going to do and stuff. So we've had that garage now for 2 months. Now this is where it is a bit frustrating because we've paid 2 months rent on this garage, really for no reason. But we had to take the garage when it came up. The rent was cheap, and when is another one going to come up? So we took it, and then we said, right, we'll pay the rent for the first month, and then hopefully we'll get a ramp in. But we had a few delays, couple of warranty issues and stuff like that that we've had to focus on, obviously using the money for that. But we've managed to free up the money last month, so we thought, bang, let's get this ramp sorted. So yeah, we're nearly there, guys. You know, stick with us. It's going to be a really exciting journey, what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be able to do quite a few series on YouTube with it, little funny builds, maybe track car builds, all that sort of stuff. There's loads of things I've got in the pipeline. So yeah, really exciting times. But anyway, less rambling, and I'll catch you later. Hi there guys, I'm sorry to cut off yesterday a bit short. I was really hoping that I'd be able to show you some footage of the ramps in the new unit, but in typical Motor Trade fashion, there is a problem with it. So I'll get onto that bit in a second. So today we've got a few handovers. So we've got the Suzuki Swift, which is going out. So there's a driver who's coming from Scotland to go and collect that car. So we just took it across the valet to get all the interior wet vacuumed. It's had an MOT about a week ago. The customers had the car in order about 1.5 to 2 weeks because they're waiting for a loan to come through in the car and bits like that. So that's one that's going out today. We've then got the 16 plate Seat Ibiza, the one in blue. So that car is also going out. Again, that's currently at valet at the minute, just getting the interior wet vacuum because there's a couple of stains on the seats here and there. Just had a fresh MOT and it's had some paint on the front bumper as well. Now, them customers are really, really excited for the cars. I'm excited for them to have them. Try and decongest the site a little bit. I'm going to be looking for a little bit of stock either today or tomorrow. I don't know if anyone else is having the problem, but we're having a big issue with finding stock at the right price and stuff like that. There's just no margins in things at the minute, so we've got to be very, very careful with what we're buying. So I'd rather buy 1 or 2 cars with a bit of margin than 5 or 6 with no margin in, for obvious reasons. We've delivered the Mercedes E-Class to my neighbour yesterday, and his Hyundai Santa Fe has been part exchanged. Again, that's currently at valet, so I'll get a few clips of that car when it's back. I'm really excited to get that car up for sale. It's a 7-seater, it's 4-wheel drive. It's in like a bronzy, browny sort of colour. It's got pan roof, heated seats, sat nav. It's just a really, really nice car. So I'm sure that's not going to be here for very long. So yesterday, like I said, I was hoping to get a bit of footage. I did cut the video off short. Basically, the day just did not go as planned at all. We had a customer give us a call whose under trays fallen off in the middle of the road. That's become our problem. So we've gone out, sorted it out. And yeah, that took about an hour and a half to 2 hours out of my day. Straight away like that. Then from there, we've had a couple of inquiries that rang up, a couple of viewings. Unfortunately, didn't get any of them over the line, which isn't like us. But they were very early into the stages of looking for a car. Both of them was for their kids. And they've not passed the test yet. And yeah, we just couldn't get anything over the line, just so they're trying to get a feeler out for cars. So, other than that, the cherry on top of the cake was the ramps that we've paid for. So we've been waiting for these ramps for 2 months. So I took a unit on in Bolsover, as you all know. We've paid 2 months rent on this unit and also a bond. So I think altogether we've probably paid about £3,000 in total so far in this unit. And we've not been able to use it once.
What did you say?
So yeah guys, yesterday with the ramps, I got a phone call from the company that was fitting it to say that the floor is too uneven to have the ramps fit, which is obviously a big problem. Not too sure what we're going to do about it. I've had a quote from a builder to get the floor re-levelled, which is £2,500.
How much?
It's just not feasible to do it. But the issue that we've got is we've spent £3,000 in rent and obviously a bond for the unit. And also we've spent £2,600, I think it was, for the ramp. So yeah, the month of August is proving to be a very, very tough month. There's a lot of stuff just not going right at the minute. So we're just going to try and get through all this drama and all this noise. But for today, say we'll get the Hyundai Santa Fe back, get that photoed, get that on the web. I think that's going to sell pretty quick. The Seat Ibiza, which is going out today, we've got a auxiliary belt which needs to go on because the one that's on it is quite badly damaged. So I'll get a clip of that, guys, in the next few seconds, and then, yeah, we'll have a catch-up from there. Right then, so we are going to try and fit the auxiliary belt to the Seat Ibiza, which is going out today. Yeah, I'll show you the belt, actually, so you can see what it looks like. So if you can see that belt, it's just falling apart. So we're going to try and get that changed before obviously the customer comes down to collect it, so I don't want it to go on them. And I think, right, so that is the tensioner off, and that is lucky that we've just done that. So let's get the new one put on, just check the size. Right, so that is just roughly on at the minute. Just going to get it tightened up. So let's just get it tightened up, and then that is a job well done. Right then, with a bit of help from Will, the Seat Ibiza is now done. So that is ready for the customer to collect later on, either this evening or tomorrow. So we just have a look. So that is the Ibiza now done. This with the old belt. So as you can see, it's just completely fell apart. Why it wasn't picked up on MOT, I'm not too sure, but hey ho. BMW, going to get that photo today. Supposed to do it yesterday, but as explained, we had an absolute nightmare. 66 plate Astra. So this is going out on Bank Holiday Monday. We've had front and rear disc and pads done for the customer. So as you can see, they're brand new. Same with the rear. It's had a fresh service and a fresh MOT as promised. So that one is all done, and we've had the interior valeted as well. We're going to get this one across the valet. So this has just come back from MOT. It passed, didn't need anything doing. So that's fantastic. We did think we'd need a bit of work on this car, but she is all healthy and well. So we'll take her across the valley, pick up the Suzuki Swift, which is getting picked up later, and then yeah, we're back on track with where we need to be. Obviously, for this month, we do need to get rocking and rolling with inquiries, big time. We've slowed down again these past few days, so I'm going to start working on some prices on Auto Trader, get some movement going, and yeah, hopefully we'll start getting some customers through the door. But anyway, I'll have a catch up with you later. There's a few bits I need to do, and yeah, speak to you soon. Right then guys, so BMW 1 Series is now advertised and on the web. Like I say, an automatic car for 7 grand, especially with being a BMW. Gearbox works absolutely perfect on it. But the gem of the day. So this one here guys is coming part exchange from the Mercedes E-Class estate that we sold. So I delivered that to our neighbour yesterday, and this is his part exchange. So it's a 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe. Automatic, 4-wheel drive. I love the colour. Just a proper eyeful. It's got spec coming out its ears. You've just seen the power folding mirrors there. Got multi-function steering wheel. Look at that guys. Fully electric, leather heated seats. Like I say, it is an automatic. It's got sat nav, it's got rear parking camera. It's 4-wheel drive as I've mentioned. Pan roof. What's there not to like about that? So this one, we're going to put it up for £8,150. And I just think that looks very good value for money. I mean, even look at the wheels. Been done in anthracite, is it called? Well, the colour, I'd say it's like a bronzy, I don't know what you call it. It's sort of like a bronzy colour, isn't it? But yeah, nice car. But that is where we're at for today. So as I mentioned, unfortunately things aren't going very well for us in the month of August. I know it's not just us. I know there's a few dealers that are struggling. Sales are going through, but we just seem to be having headaches left, right and centre. So fingers crossed we get through this month. No more headaches, no more dramas. But that's just a quick video guys. Thanks for watching. If you can like, subscribe and comment, we'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you for the next one. Take care.